what's up, guys? Welcome back to the studios. Lock here. If you're new, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get into locking down some content. Alright, we got this new Falcon and Winter Soldier update. The update's featuring, of course, Falcon, the Winter Soldier, the Baron, and a couple of addition characters, Taskmaster and Yelena Belova. Today, I want to go ahead and talk about Winter Soldier and have this video just kind of dedicated towards him. My next video will be released tomorrow, and that's going to be Winter Soldier. I did grab both of these uniforms. I did not get the Baron's uniform because I don't have the Baron. And I do have Taskmaster and Yelena Belova, both tier 2 level 60. I think my Taskmaster is like 64 or something like that. So they're not tier 3 or Awakened or anything like that. Neither is Falcon or Winter Soldier. But as you guys know, I'm more of the type to showcase a character at a base level, tier 2, level 60. That way you know what you can expect as a player. You know, anybody can show, oh, well, look, I got tier 3, I've got 100,000% pierce, and we're going to go in one shot, you know, stage 20, no, with them. That, you know, I'm not about that. That's mega whale type stuff. That's more for entertainment. That's not really relative to the average player of the game. So that's just how I do it, and you guys already know that. Now, I do want to do give y'all a little heads up. I will leave a link in the description below. Make sure that you pre-register for Marvel Future Revolution if you have not. Pre-registration started yesterday, and by pre-registering you get some free costumes for the characters that you create in that game, exclusive to pre-registration users only. I will say one of those is Hydra Cap for Captain America. There's a Spider-Man uniform, or well, costume that showcases him in some basketball kicks and a blue vest. Kind of looks similar to Scarlet Spider, but not so much. It's kind of a unique little look on him. And of course, there's a black and red one for Doctor Strange, and a white one for Black Widow. Now, it's not the snowsuit Black Widow. It is a different one with some kind of a pixie cut haircut. But definitely make sure you go and check that out, pre-register, so you can get your costumes for the release of that game. And I know many of you were looking forward to that, but I just want to let you guys know that we will not only feature Marvel Future Fight content for our gaming content here, but we are going to have a video release probably day 1 of the game release, just so I can give you guys some gameplay. I'll run through some of the first quests and stuff. That way you guys can get a little sneak peek at what you need to do, how to go about it, and all that stuff. And we will feature a lot of Marvel Future Revolution content here, as well as Marvel Future Fight on top of that. So we look forward to having you guys on the channel. Make sure you tune in. Also, there's a link down in the description below. Check out our partners, One Audio, 10% off all your purchases by using that code down below. They got some great equipment for audio, headphones, Bluetooth, corded, for music creation, DJs. There's even headphones you can plug right into your amplifiers. So if you're, say, you play guitar or whatever, and you want to, you know, just have a solo play by yourself without, you know, everybody else in the world hearing you, you can put on your headphones from One Audio and plug it right into the amp and go ham. So definitely check them out. And that code is exclusive to all Lock Studios viewers, so make sure you check that out. All right, as I said, we're going to dedicate this video to Winter Soldier. Let's go ahead and jump in to check out his build. All right, we got the whole gang here. Cap, we had to bring Cap in with Falcon and Winter Soldier. But let's go ahead and check him out. Now I do have him as a base build, 2x attack type Uru and 1 HP Uru per gear. That is how I base build all my characters. And they're all purple Uru, so it's nothing fancy. No extra Uru type stuff in here. All of his skills are max leveled except for the first skill. Now, I do want to note with this new update, they did add tags to the skills so you know if the skill has an ability or not. So you can kind of just hover tap on that. So like that little spear thing right there is going to be your guard break. It tells you its physical damage, and it tells you whether it has ignore all targeting or not, which that's going to be your iframe, which is great for new players. If you don't know how to tell whether a skill has guard break, whether a skill has ignore iframe or not, that is now going to tell you. So that is a fantastic upgrade. It also tells you if you have super guard break. Now this is a new tag, okay? Now super guard break is, I'm going to assume pierce damage maybe, or this incapacitation, but it says counterattack when defending against an enemy attack. Enables attacking enemies who have acted the ignore targeting effect. So I'm going to assume that that super guard break is going to work for if you're hit by somebody that's already in iframe, then you can pull them out of that iframe and still hit them anyway. Kind of like what Silver Surfer does with his third skill. So that's nice to know that he has that counterattack ability. So your super guard break is literally going to be able to counterattack or attack players who are in iframe already. This new system for tags on the skills is great. I also want to point out in this update that if you're doing your ISO set bonus, yeah, I'm gold broke, sorry. You can now select whatever particular ISO 8 set you want, and of course it's the same standard 20 roll try. But if you land on another grade 8 ISO 8 set, before it would stop and tell you, oh well, you got Stark backing, or hey, you got binary power, or whatever ISO 8, whatever 8 tier grade 8 ISO 8 set you got, it'll stop and land. Now it does not. So you can tack Power of Angry Hulk, you can press the button, and it'll just bypass all those grade 8 ISO 8 sets until you land on Power of Angry Hulk. Great quality of life upgrade. Thanks for that, Net Marble. It goes to show that you're listening. And we love that. Now, for his obelisk, I have a dodge crit damage 110 proc. Okay, this is a legend obelisk, nothing fancy, nothing amazing, just basic as you could possibly get. Now, I do have his uniform at heroic with dodge and double HP. And at tier 2 level 60, he's rocking 21k physical attack and almost 40k HP with 10k physical defense and 8k energy defense. All right, so that's a look at his build. Let's go ahead and jump into some content here with him and see what we get. Now, I am gonna say this right off the bat. I have already pre-tested him. His damage is great. He's got great skills, great animations, great damage. The only thing he really lacks is a heal, and he needs it badly. And you'll understand why here in a minute. Yeah, I was testing Falcon as well. So let's go ahead and jump in here. I'm using a generic team. I'm using Anti-Man for 45% increase of all attack. You can use Hela or whoever else. You can use physical damage, you Beast, whatever. And Shuri as a support for defense. So let's go ahead and jump into this real stage 69 Proxima. I'm going to use just a generic striker team, Enchantress for charm, some damage buff, and all defense down. Now he does come with some all defense down, 50%, but it's not really viable per se. So let's go ahead and check this out. Again, you'll understand why he needs that. He needs a heal so bad, it's not even funny. Now, I can't say how good he's going to be at tier 3, because I don't have him tier 3. But what you're going to want to do is for his attack, you're going to want to lead off with the 2, instant cancel 3, cancel 5 into the 4. Just like this. And he is very proc friendly. You'll watch his damage roll and use the 1 as a little bit of an iframe to try to escape some damage. You're gonna be running away quite a bit. And as you can see, he's got some pretty good damage into the 1. That way you can kind of escape whatever attack she throws at you. And then we got our proc. Now mind you, this is just a little 110 proc, nothing fancy, nothing amazing. And look at that damage. And now mind you, this is just a level 60. Basic build, nothing super fancy, nothing outrageous. And you can see that there's some spike in his damage there. You can definitely see that even on the 1. It's just, and you can use the 3 into the 1, 2 first if you would like. It doesn't matter as long as both of those skills are basically instant cancels, so it doesn't really matter. And the 5 is cancelable, so take note of that as well. And it does have residual damage, which is good for that accumulation. And you see that damage spike. Remember, this is just a heroic uniform with nothing majorly fancy on it. Let's see, we got own there. No heals whatsoever. So we'll jump back into that again real quick, just so you can see it one more time. And that is really his biggest drawback. If we give him a heal team, we're going to go ahead and roll with this team. It's a heal team. We got Venom. Now watch the difference between him having heals and him not. Okay? It's going to be a drastic difference. Okay? Alright, let's roll into this. There we go. We get that damage spike into the 1. Kind of get some protection there. Oh, he got owned right off the bat. Wow. Wow, look at that. I didn't even see him die. Wow. Okay, let's try that one more time. And you guys know how I do. I'm not going to alter and you know, show you what isn't just to get views. I'm showing you guys the reality. If he dies, he dies. It's just the way it is. I'm not going to blow smoke up your butt and make you think your character's uber amazing, and it's not. You know, I can't say he's not good. He is good. He's just think of him as like Storm, no survival whatsoever, and it's kind of sad, to be frank, because Bucky's been needing upgrades for years. I mean, he did have that Infinity War uniform. Made it great for timeline battle, PvP with that fear effect, but yeah, he just got owned again. So you can understand why he needs a heal really, really bad. I even went and picked up heals. It's like his defense is just not there, right? He's just super squishy. Now I can't per se say that he's not good for World Boss Legend. It does seem like he has damage, so he might be more suited for World Boss Legend, which that's the way it appears to me. But mostly because most characters that are really, really good in World Boss Legend aren't as good in World Boss Ultimate, which goes back to a previous video's statement where I say, you know, they kind of segregate characters between World Boss Ultimate and World Boss Legend. Okay, well, you gotta, for this character, you gotta have this uniform and this uniform at the same time. This uniform is going to be for all other PvE content. This uniform is going to be strictly for World Boss Legend. And to me, that's more of a sales tactic than viable game option. And many of you probably feel the same way. You know, it should be one uniform, which is the newest, or next uniform should be capable of doing all PvE content, or it's going to be a PvP uniform. Now they've segregated to PvP, World Boss Legend, PvE content, and like I said, maybe next they're going to have AC, pure AC uniforms or whatever. But that's Winter Soldier. That's what you can expect from him. Now, again, I can't say how well he's going to perform at tier 3, but right now, you know, he's got the damage. I mean, you saw the damage spikes. You know, he's got the damage. It's just his survival is not there. And these are the stats that I have on him. He's got a 75% crit rate, 50% cooldown reduction, 75% dodge, with 191% critical damage. That's 4 stats. Almost three of those 4 stats are capped. One is 9% away from being capped, and then his attack speed is 130 or 126%, and the cap on that is 130. So that is also almost capped. Now I know my ignore defense is a little bit low, and that's because I'm still crafting cards and such, but even so, the cap for ignore defense is 50%, so he's only 15% behind on that. Everything else is basically capped. And his uniform, I gave him double HP. Just because I realized that his survival is slim to none, right? So, overall, you know, because I can't take him into World Boss Legend, I can't say whether he is or not. But that's Winter Soldier. Beautiful, beautiful uniform. Great, you know, very, very lore to the show. So, but overall, he's just right now. I can't per se to say whether he's gonna perform the same at tier 3 or not because of the stat bump and other stats from upgrading his gears. But as it stands, tier 2, level 60, he's not cutting it. He's just not cutting it. And it's not his damage, it's not his abilities and skills, it is his abilities and skills. He needs a heal. If he had a heal and maybe a tad bit more defense, he'd be all right. And mind you, this is my performing stage 69 Proxima, tier 2, level 60 Winter Soldier, and I have 6% Pierce. 6% Pierce. Think about that. Now imagine those of you who have 2% Pierce or no Pierce at all. I'd be surprised if he does stage 30. World Boss Ultimate. Literally, I would be surprised. The Pierce gives you extra damage and enables your characters to push harder. Without Pierce or 2%, he ain't going to do it because he can't even do it with 6. Right? And we've seen Vision and other characters that I've showcased here do it with new uniforms with just as good damage or better at the same level and tier. So take that for what it is. Once I get him to tier 3, I'll do another showcase video of him just so you guys can see with his new uniform. I can't per se say that it's going to be anytime soon because I do have other characters I'm working on. And I also don't want to waste resources if he's not going to perform optimally for me. And I would suggest the same for you guys. And that's Winter Soldier for you. Tune in tomorrow. I'm going to have a video on Falcon here. I can say the latter for him. Just a little sneak peek for him. He is amazing. He is amazing. It might not look like it at first, but this man is amazing. But thank you guys for watching. This is Locke signing out. Have a good one.